Hi, my name is Sam, and this is basically a summary of the book Tuesdays with Morrie and my opinion on the book. Um, Basically, the overall idea of this book is to get you to think about life and the things you have in your life and how you should appreciate the things that you have in your life and not take them for granted because we all do that. And it's based off of this guy named Mitch and his old professor named Morrie, and how he is diagnosed with ALS, which basically paralyzes all your nerves in your body and kills you very slowly, from what I understand. There's actually a quote in the book that, in my opinion, was very, very descriptive of what I understand the disease is like. Find it really quick and read it. ALS is like a lit candle. It melts your nerves and leaves your body a pile of wax. When I was reading the book and kind of seeing how Morrie's condition was getting worse, it kind of seemed that way because he slowly, he couldn't dance and then he couldn't drive and then eventually he wasn't able to feed himself or go to the bathroom by himself, and he needed help from everybody, and it slowly melted him and he could not move, and then eventually at the end he died when he stopped breathing. But what I think was really unique about this story is that Morrie he had a very unique mindset on life and then everything else around him. He was very optimistic, and he did life wasn't about the things that you had and how much money you had. It was about the values you had in life and the people around you. And I think that he when he well, it basically does say it in the book, but when he finds out that he has ALS, instead of being how most people would be, they'd be like, oh, with me, I have a disease. I understand that, it's upsetting when you have a disease, but most people look for pity, or they pity themselves. But Morrie didn't. He kind of took his disease and he wanted to make it a lesson for others to look at their lives and kind of say, appreciate what you have and enjoy the things that you have in life, because you never know when it's going to be gone and when you could lose anything. And throughout the story, he just kind of gives tips to Mitch and a lot of other people about his life and how they should live their lives. And I thought a lot of the points were really good points, and it opened up my eyes on how he portrayed life and how I should portray my life and how I should appreciate things more. And one thing that I really liked about it was that he kept saying oh, I'm so lucky, and Mitch was like, I don't understand why he thinks he's so lucky, because he was diagnosed with this paralyzing and painful disease that was killing him slowly. How could he possibly be lucky? But when he says, from what I'm understanding, when Morrie says he's lucky, he means that he was given a chance to appreciate what he has now before he dies, and he feels very fortunate that he's able to look at life the way he does before he dies. And he takes that and takes the opportunity, and then he takes it even farther and tries to show everybody else that isn't dying. And I don't know, I really enjoyed the book. It was definitely one of my favorites, and I would definitely recommend it to people. It's just very sad, and that's pretty much my whole entire overview on the book.